I never understood that. What is that? Like, cause this, I see this one a lot, but that's the fisting pose. Like you're trying to fist their anus, right? But what is this? Just gonna stick your whole hand in and just wiggle it around, or what?
HLE, we know they are a very strong team. Last time they beat us 2-1, but we managed to get a game from them, and we were one of the few teams that did it. So I know we can always beat them.
저희가 충분히 질 수 있다는 생각 가지고 최대한 잘 집중하면서 컨디션 관리해야 될 것 같습니다. 언더독의 입장으로서 많이 해본 사람으로서 뭔가 무섭긴 한데 저희가 방심하지 않고 잘 해야 될 것 같습니다.
Even though I think we are the big underdogs, I would say, we will still go with confidence and imagine beating the best team in the world right now.
I hope they show up, bro. I hope they show up, but I think that Hanwha Life is gonna drop some off in this finals, just like they dropped some off yesterday, bro.
2일차에 비해 훨씬 많이 올라왔다고 느끼고 엄청 잘하는 팀이라고 지금 생각하고 있어서.
Zeus is a very hard player to prep against because he plays so many weird champions.
As down goes Cassante. He was going to be in carry, guys.
Wow, how come all of those weird champions were just against TL? What the hell?
저를 배너로 막을 순 없을 겁니다.
이 선수들이 언젠가는 터질 거라고 생각했는데 오늘 하나생명을 이긴다면 그게 변수 아닐까요? 프로 선수로서 되게 값진 이 시간들인데 근데 거기서 또 우승을 한다? 그건 정말 말도 안 되는 일이라고 생각합니다.
모든 시작에는 끝이 있습니다. 그 끝에 살아남는 것은 단 한 팀. 역사는 승리는 단 한 팀의 이름을 기억합니다.
NCT는 언제나 강했고 그 힘을 지금도 이어나가고 있습니다. 저희가 새로운 전설을 만들어 보겠습니다.
Not difficult for us. We're always ready for change. We are the fearless.
최초의 전설로 기억될 단 한 팀은 누가 될까요?
Casey gets one game, I'll be happy. I'll be shocked if Casey gets one game. I'll be shocked. If they win, oh my god, that would be the biggest upset I've ever seen in like any sport ever. All right, first stand. Let's go. Skarner ban on blue side by Hanwha Life. I don't think they should play Vi. I think they should play Sejuani here. I think if they just get rid of the Sejuani, what is Yike gonna play? Like Yike will play Maokai. You play one Sejuani Maokai game, and then both of those are gone. You probably win anyway, because you pick Yone on 3, and then you're just chilling. Ooh, Yone ban. Okay. I think if you're Hanwha Life, you just trade off Sejuani and Maokai this game. I think you probably go like a Corki game here on Hanwha Life. Call it like that. I mean, yeah, if I was Hanwha Life, I would go something like Sejuani Corki. That's what I would go. You can flex the Corki technically. Sejuani would eliminate it from this draft as well. I mean, they could go something like Nidalee technically, but I don't think Nidalee is good when you have a Rumble on your team. So I think you just go Sejuani plus Corki. You probably just put the Corki mid into almost anything that Vladi plays. Oh, they're going Wukong. Okay. I don't like Wukong into Maokai, to be fair, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really even matter what they play. But yeah, I mean, here you have a couple options. You can either take mid. You could take Azir because he loves to play, like Zika loves to play Azir, especially early on in series, and it also just eliminates the champion from Vladi's champion pool, so you could just take Azir. I guess if you go Maokai, or if you don't go the Sejuani route, then you go the Wukong route. They go Talia. This Azir is going to be so tanky. He's just going to buy Merc Treads and be chilling. Honestly, Alistar is so good for Hanwha Life because Vladi doesn't play Silas really. You can just pick Alistar and it's good into most of Targamas champion pool. I think that right now Hanwha Life should probably ban Ezreal. Oh wait, no, Ezreal's already banned. Then what are they banned? I don't think you care about anything else, to be honest. I guess Kalista went through the entire part of the draft, but I don't think Kalista is that strong between these teams because Casey normally doesn't play really OP Kalista lanes. I mean, I guess you want a lot of physical damage here from your AD carries, so you don't want something like Ashe where they can just build Merc Treads generally here. Jhin, okay. I think Jhin makes sense because they do want something that's AD heavy that can also follow up engage from a long range. I mean, maybe they ban something like Draven here into Kalist. I'm trying to think. They could ban Ashe themselves. Yeah, I mean, I guess Ashe themselves makes sense. Corki MF. I mean, I really like Corki. I don't think I'm a huge fan of Kalist on champs like MF. I like when he has more ability to outplay. They're going Kaisa. Okay, I guess they're just going Alistar. I mean, this is like a great Leona angle, but I guess they just don't want to do it. 3 champions that are immobile versus Leona. But I guess they think that Alistar, I mean, yeah, Alistar is good to blind for them because Targamas, I don't think is going to play it. Like, he's going to play melee with MF every single time, pretty much. He'll play Rakan or Leota or Nautilus almost every time. So he'll probably play Nautilus here because there's mobility. But yeah, he can also block the Maokai route. Ooh, I don't know if I like the Rakan. I think Nautilus is better. Yeah, I agree with what Alice is saying. I don't think you want to go Rakan into this. Because Nautilus, you could just press R on Kai'Sa or Azir, and then they're gonna take it no matter what. But yeah.
Turns out, surprise, it's Aaron.
It's an arena, baby.
How would you rate first stand as a whole?
Where, like, if you try and look up anyone's solo queue history at the moment, it's really
it's like a if you go towards like for all tournaments, I would say it's like a 3 out of 10 for me. 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Like, I would say all the domestic splits outside of the LTA, I enjoyed watching more. I think they're just more competitive formats. They're more fun to watch. So I would take like LEC split. I would take LCK, LPL all over first stand. I think these 1 week tournaments where it's like single round robin, best of 3 into single elimination, best of 5, like it doesn't really mean anything for me. I think it's just a trial run for Fearless. But in terms of like excitement and like watchability, it's low. Maybe I can get some type of cheese off here. Yeah, he knows Maokai is here.
All sorts of other things. Is Yike's going to move in and look to steal away?
They have Prio right now.
With the fact that Targamas and Kalist have such
looks like Peanut's just gonna take it, or just give it. I mean, I'm going to take the L.
He's on a ward.
Yeah, everyone's on a ward. This is
that hurts his ability to actually get it. Oh, Viper. Okay, they get both sums from Kalist here for this trade because they moved into lane. The bot lane got Prio. Now there's a chance that they actually invade on the other side of things because Kalist won't be able to move. They're going to try to... They probably won't invade fully, but I think that what they might end up doing here is they might end up just going for double crab instead and just take a good reset. They're actually having to TP. They might try to dive Zeus. I mean, Zeus is TP, so he can die one time and he'll be okay. This is not that easy of a dive.
See whether it does. Zeus, only level 5.
He can flash the W. He will. I mean, he'll die, but he'll TP back. He'll be okay. I mean, the thing is, they completely open top for this, so I don't think this is actually worth it.
You know, they might be going to the early game, but there's still one being done there, and Zeus just doesn't seem to be.
I mean, the fact that he trimmed the wave, maybe he ends up losing more experience than he should here. Oh, Vladdy did the R trick, by the way. You saw what Vladdy just did?
Wave as a result here, and KC gonna be
Vladdy didn't level his ulti at 6. This is actually a good trick. Here, I think probably a lot of people miss this. What Vladdy did in the picture-in-picture is he didn't level his ult at 6 because if you level your ult at 6, then in combat, you can't cast your ulti. So here he held his ultimate and waited for Azir to shuffle him. And then when Azir shuffled him, he ulted out, where normally you wouldn't be able to ult out. So instead of Zika trading his ult for Vladdy's flash, they just traded ults, which is good for Vladdy.
Yeah, caught out just a little bit here, wanting to buy space for Peanut as best he can, and he should be able to do so quite well. Peanut now with one of these Void Grubs remaining. Now Peanut
no flash on Yike. Yike, I don't know. This is really bad from Yike. I don't know what they're doing. Zika's here first. Oh, Zika missed. I guess it doesn't matter. Zika missed his Q. Like, he sent that shit to Narnia, but it's okay.
That I was expecting it to be when I looked down there. Here's a flash pulverize.
Okay, they're just going in. Kalist has no flash himself, so this is where he gets punished. And I'd say Korean teams are just so fucking good at this, bro. I mean, this is something that both Eastern regions are really good at. Just knowing, like, okay, Kalist used his flash. He has a false sense of security because it's coming up in like 20 seconds. They time it to a T and they just send it on him. The game is looking really good for Hanwha now. 1 kill for Azir, 1 kill for Azir, and 1 kill for Viper. And they can also just lose 4v5 or like kind of 4v5.
Gonna be split as there's the Weaver's wall. In goes Delight, but he gets
the light is dead.
That cow is a stake.
Okay, they baited a TP and only the support died so far. Could be really good for Hanwha Life. Like, they could just win so much based off tempo here. Is KC overcommitted? And they didn't end up getting the 4 grub denial. But yeah, I mean, they end up getting 2, so I guess it's better. Maybe Zika could have helped them more, to be honest. And they lost the wave bot. Grub is not worth it in isolation. It's just about, like, did they gain enough on the other sides of the map? Like they're going to have like some advantage here as well when it comes to teleport, and then also they'll have a chance to fight the Rift Herald when it spawns without the flash from Maokai. I think it's fine for both. I don't really mind Delight looking for that and just like suiciding. I think maybe Peanut just drops the grub and they all leave and it's better though. Maybe it's Peanut's mistake, but I think Delight posturing is fine because if they full send on him, like it really doesn't matter, you know? They're not showing. I think Vladdy's gonna die here probably. Maybe not. Maybe he just flashes.
Yeah, Vladdy does have the rocks on the ground, so can't actually use them to stop that headbutt. The
Yep.
flash forward from Viper, and that will be a kill.
That's a top play. I mean, he got the wave before he died, so it's not the end of the world for KC, but it's pretty bad because he gave his shutdown to the Kaisa, and the Kaisa's going to be able to push here. Might even get the full turret, and now there's a problem mid as well.
That means the answer comes through, and everything very even is once again.
Callista's just dead. He just greeted. We got multiple people greeting. You know, I don't mind it though. I actually like that KC is playing like a little bit loose. Like it is bad to greed objectively, right? But I don't mind the idea of them playing like themselves. They're playing confident. Also -1.
They're going to be feeling amazing. That Triforce on Peanut is big.
Well, there's the Nature's Grasp. Cyclone there for Peanut as
They're trying to go on Peanut. Peanut is fine. Peanut is fine. Oh, this is so bad for KC. Yeah, that was really good positioning from Hanwha Life. I mean, yeah, they're just good. Like, I don't know. Oh, is this a Rumble ult? Oh, he has no Rumble ult. Never mind. He can maybe kill him. He's dead. He's dead. They've played so smart around vision and brushes this game. How smart is Hanwha Life? Like, the way they play is just so sick to watch. I love this team, bro. Like, all the players are good, and Peanut is like in form too. He's the one player that I'm kind of sus of on this roster, but I think it's a really good meta for him. And he's just playing like well. He's in form right now. This team is sick.
It's going down so incredibly quickly. Viper, yeah, no, it is just gone. Yes, they see it, but that's all they're going.
Alistar's just gonna ult. They should just leave, I think. I think Delight is kind of inting here. It's all good though. He should probably save his flash and just die. Okay, he's just gonna flash to not die. Oh, they got Otacon as well. They're very happy this game. They're all getting into their items at such a good pace. I mean, it's just like, I just don't like the rewriting of history and like just the like delusion that comes with really popular teams. Why are they TPing to this? This is a bad TP from Zika. Zeus already got the wave. There's nothing that they're gonna lose here. I mean, well, they're gonna lose Drake, but they were gonna lose Drake no matter what happened here, right? So my point is just the TP is not good. I don't think it's that huge just because of like how the team comps interact. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's actually pretty good. It gets them to like base in Narnia. Maybe Delight will die. Maybe Delight will die slowly here.
Rest of HLE just trying to play defense.
Yeah, Delight is dead.
I don't think Delight is going to be as lucky as his AD carry. We'll have a pulverize, I think. Yeah, there it is, and then he's dead.
They overcommitted on mid here. Probably like the first decent mistake, decently big mistake from Hanwha Life.
They get the dragon, but
Callista's got caught so much this game, man. Still big. Oh my god, he just failed his ult. Oh, Kaisa hit. He has no... Okay, Zika is dead, maybe? They have Rumble ult, though. Let's see. Can they get onto Vladdy is the question. They're trying to get onto Vladdy. Yeah, they got onto Vladdy. That's what they needed. But maybe Jace can carry? Probably not. Jace is no flash. What do they end up losing here? They don't lose too much. It's not the end of the world, bro. It's not the end of the world. It's obviously not good, but it's not the end of the world. Worse things have happened. Oh, they get one kill back? You know what? It's not the end of the world. Okay, if they die here, it's the end of the world. I think the biggest problem is that they just lost a bunch of flashes. And when they have no flashes, it's really easy for Hanwha Life's team comp to play. So, like, the change of flashes benefits Hanwha Life. It's weird, right? Because, like, this game, it's like Casey's making good plays, but, or, like, they're making plays that are even or appear even. But I think that, like, the other stuff that's not indicated by the gold draft, like, the fact that now MF and Talia have no flashes in this game, versus Wukong, who is in the mix here. Like, Wukong plus a Kaisa plus an Alistar, and, like, Alistar is going to have flashback up, right? I feel like that makes it really hard to play because now Hanwha Life might be able to just like win a fight and just take Nash or something off of it. So it's like, even though these fights are like semi-even, the results of them are good because they're just good conceptual fights for Hanwha Life. Are you biased against KC? I mean, it's not biased against KC. It's just being realistic about the conditions of the game. Like, you're playing a mobile champions that need to have flash in the game to play. Whereas champions like Kai'Sa and Azir, if they trade flashes, it's good for them. So this next fight that's coming up is going to be very sided to Hanwha Life unless KC can like have really good formation and not let them break the situation. I mean, if KC can survive another 2 minutes without losing a fight, then they're in a good position. They need to try to make sure that they don't lose the game in the next 2 minutes.
Both Viper and Klee spent their flash, but
just don't fight no matter what. Okay, maybe they're gonna fight. Maybe they're gonna fight. Maybe this will be good. I mean, Peanut kind of just inted. HLE, this was really good from KC because they actually played so safe that the reason that Peanut inted here is because he's like, oh, I have to force something. Like, there are no flashes for this next like 30 seconds. I need to force something. So this was like super good that they were able to play so safe and they didn't give up any control, because if they lose control of one thing, they're cooked. They don't have that much damage on the Baron though. They have to be careful of the Baron damage. Oh, he got his Zanya's off. Viper's dying to Baron. Viper died to Baron. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, that was perfect. That was perfect. Bro, Peanut kind of ran it down, bro. Peanut kind of ran it down. But like, there's a reason he ran it down. Like, because of what KC did during this window, that's why Peanut ended up running it down, is because he was like, oh shit, like, we gotta exploit this somehow. I mean, this was pretty hard to like play. I think KC did the right thing here. Like, look at the Light's HP before he even like is able to play the game.
If he combos that when Zeka goes in, Vladdy just pops immediately. Instead, so much damage is done.
No, but I think that the situation here from Zeus, like, I think the mistake was made before this. The situation here from Zeus is that when Zeus ults here, right, that's what makes it so Vladdy has to flash back, and that's what opens up Zeka to then go for the play. So it's one of those situations where I actually think that what Zeus did was correct, but I just think that they don't win that 4v5 because it's just a 4v5, right?
They are really going to have to find something in the tank here if they want to win this one, as Nature's Grasp comes through once again. There's a wall there as well. The bullet time comes down as this Unbreakable Will is going to need to be exactly that, as Delight utilizes it to get rid of a whole lot of damage. But now the Equalizer coming down.
Doesn't look great from Peanut. Looks very forced. They're going one. Oh, okay. Vladdy's dead. MF is dead. Viper's killing. Oh man, that's really rough. Are they all dead? Maybe Yike ends up living. Yike has he has red smite. He doesn't have blue smite. He's probably just dead.
I think he's probably going to be fast enough to get out as Yike.
He's just dead. He's dead on the next E, right?
Little sapling down though, and we're going to need a shifting sands from Zeka to be able to catch up to this guy. And twisted advance.
That was rough. Kha'Zix lost his flash here again. I mean, it's not game over for KC or anything, to be honest. I mean, they walk in here, but they should get control of the river because Kha'Zix has no flash, like we said, right? So if Kha'Zix has flash here, Zika's going to be looking around. I mean, Kha'Zix still doesn't have flash. They should not get too greedy. They could lose the whole game here. Kha'Zix might end up just getting cooked. Kha'Zix might get cooked here.
Unbreakable Will and HLE, you can just get them yourselves out, but instead they're looking for a team fight as Zeka finds some sand.
I don't know what Delight just did. I mean, can they potentially create some type of Baron situation off this? That's what they're going to be looking for here. I don't know if this is good from Vladdy. I'm a little bit scared. Oh, Peanut just died. Oh, Kha'Zix got killed. Kha'Zix got killed. Oh, wait, no. He didn't get killed. That was Kata. I thought that was Kha'Zix. That was Kata. Zeus got one. Can they end? Can they end? One wave. No. They should go Baron. I think. Can they end? Where's the death time? Oh, the death timers are at the bottom. Yeah, they can end. They have a wave. Holy bro. I tried to look for the death timers. It took me so long to find the death timers. Maybe they can't. I think Alistar will be able to buy time. I mean, MF does the turrets really well, but Alistar is going to just knock him away and just be annoying. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe they can do it. They can do it really fast once they kill Delight. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 5 seconds. They got it. They got it. They got it. Holy Casey won this game. Holy dude, I thought that they were gonna lose because I thought that kha'zix died and it was Kana that got shuffled. That was well played, bro. Holy shit. Wait, we got a series now. We got a series. Such a nice team fight from KC. I mean, the main thing was that KC didn't give Hanwha Life the engage. Because if they gave Hanwha Life the engage, they would just insta lose, right? But they played so far back. Like, they gave the Drake, and then they played far back. And what Hanwha Life needed to do there was then go towards Baron, right? Hanwha Life needed to walk towards Baron and not try to do anything because KC was all the way on the bottom side of the map. I can show you if we go YouTube, actually. So here, it's good that KC doesn't contest this because even though it's their soul, they can't actually fight this with kha'zix having no flash. If kha'zix has flash, then they can try to fight. But with kha'zix having no flash, his items don't matter. So what they do is they try to contest through bottom here because right now, HLE has like the poke advantage. They can control zones with Azir. They can control zones with like, Rumble ult. Like they all walk through here. Then Rumble could just ult. They could turn with like Peanut and they would all die, right? So here, they're getting Drake. This is good from Hanwha Life because they're abusing the fact that kha'zix has no flash. And if you see what KC does is they just give it here. Like they didn't try to contest the Drake at all, which is so smart. Like so many teams are just desperate. They just feel like, oh man, but if we get soul, we win the game. The main thing that they need to do is wait for kha'zix to have flash. So watch how KC plays this. They go back, and here Alistar already ulted. They should be kiting out. Like if you look at the Rumble ult, the Rumble ult was only used to zone the Maokai, right? So Rumble wasted ult. And here, what Hanwha Life should do is they should go back, get mid wave, and then go towards Baron. But instead, they try to chase. So when they try to chase, then they just slowly hit Alistar, hold the position. This is good from Yike. You see how everyone is just playing this super slow? And then Vladdy goes off his wall over here to just stay together. And kha'zix is going to have flash soon. And then once the Alistar ult expires, then they play. So like they're all full HP and the Alistar is essentially just inting because they were able to play into the zone. And I think, so what Delight was going for here was I think he was trying to flash combo Vladdy. Is what he wanted to do. He wanted to flash combo Vladdy, but Targamas insta-ulted him, so he wasn't able to combo. So this is like really good from Targamas. Watch Targamas. Ali wants to flash combo Vladdy, and as soon as he flashes, he gets insta-charmed by Targamas. So then he just gets one shot, and he's not able to get the engage. And then now this is like pretty bad. Now I wanted to see if there was a way that HLE could have lived here, because Zika is really chunked. Flash over from Vladdy. Let me see the other side of it. What does Peanut do? Because Zika has flash. Zeus immuned it. They could probably play slow into Zeus, but Zeus is flash. Yeah, I think it was just bad from Peanut to like try to engage this because Zika, worst comes to worst, he would flash out. And Bessa Sejuani banned by Hanwha Life. They're gonna first pick Skarner here for Peanut. That's gonna be the angle. I mean, Varus is also up, so you could technically give Skarner to Yike, but I think that taking away Skarner from Yike is actually pretty good here. But if they do go first pick Varus, I think that maybe KC cooks, bro. Maybe KC can win. They go first pick Skarner. I think that makes sense. I don't know if I like the Ivern pick unless they're able to get something that's like a hyper carry, because before they could get it with like an Azir, but Azir is out. Maybe they can play with like a quirky mid, but it's like Vladdy. What is Vladdy going to play? I feel like his best champion now that's up is Victor. What did he play yesterday? He played Aurora. Didn't he play Aurora and it wasn't that great? Ooh, they're going to give Varus? They're going to give Varus here? I think giving Varus is a mistake, no? But I guess they think that Varus is harder to play than Ezreal into Skarner. That's the logic. I just think that like you gave them the best two champions up in the draft right now, and that's scary. What I normally don't like. Gnar blind. Actually, what does Kana play here? Because Ambessa is out, Rumble is out, and Jace is out. So like this Gnar pick is actually really good. I mean, you could try to play Jax or something. Jax Ivern, I think it could be playable, but I think it's a little bit scary. They go Ivern Leona. Okay, I like it. I think this is going to be a slaughter, I think. I don't like the draft at all from KC. Aurora. I think it makes sense. Actually, honestly, maybe it doesn't make sense. Actually, it doesn't make sense. The Aurora is bad here. I thought it made sense, and then I looked at everything again, and I'm like, no, because they have a Braum, I don't think it does make sense. Aatrox is kind of massive. Yeah,
And we'll see
I just wonder if the Aatrox will be able to make it through lane. The hard part for KC right here is that their lanes are not great. Well, draft's kind of mid. I didn't like the first 4 from KC, but I thought that Zika would play something else here. I thought he would play, like, I don't know, maybe Silas or something. Because what is up that's good into Silas here? I feel like there's nothing that you can play into Silas here that's good. Oh, and Zika didn't go electrocute here. Okay, here's Targamas. Oh, he went in. Oh, Targamas is lucky he didn't hit that, by the way. If he hit that, he would have E'd in, and then Skarner would have drove him into turret, and I think he would have died. Oh, that was actually really good that he didn't hit that. But also, the W angle from Zika looked a little sus. Maybe they can do something to Zika? The thing is, like, Zika is going to hit level 6, and Vladi won't be level 6, so it's going to be hard. Oh, he's going to try to 2v1 them? Oh, he's just going to fight it out. I mean, Vladi doesn't have TP. Grubs are going to be pretty good overall for Hanwha Life this game, I think, because Gnar on side lane. They don't have damage for Peanut here. That's kind of the weird thing about Ivern and Hui. Hui is kind of like low damage until it does insane damage.
Yike might be. Oh, yeah, flash.
Yeah, he's forced to flash. Yike has to flash. Oh god, it's not looking good. Yeah, it's smart from Hanwha Life to not do the Drake here, but yeah, Vladi losing flash means that Skarner will probably have an angle on him. He just needs to be able to like cancel his E and then flash out Vladi. Like, I honestly think that this is one of like the few times where I feel like actually Casey would be better in like a non-fearless draft than a fearless draft here. Oh, Yike has no. Okay, good Q from Yike. Yike had no flash, so it's good that he stops Peanut. This is why a lot of people like Ivern into Skarners, because you can stop his E. But I think that Hanwha Life doesn't need to do anything crazy here. They can just play around Grubs is what I think they should do. I think the Grubs are really good for their team comp. I was wondering if they were going to try to go on Yike. But yeah, I mean, the thing is the Grub fight is super hard. I don't know how Casey fights it. Seems impossible to me. What did Callistus do?
Chains of Corruption do fly forward. Callisto, a lot of pressure on him right now. As even that piercing.
Oh, they got his flash. They got flash and cleanse there for ults. I mean, the thing is, even without ults, I don't think that Casey can fight this Grub fight. I think the Grub fight is just too hard. They're gonna swap here probably into Grubs. Oh my god, the movement, bro! It's so nice. It is true. You guys are right. It's so nice to have Zeus not on T1, because this player is so sick, and then you just don't get the diseases from T1 fans when you say anything like remotely critical of him. This is looking pretty over. I think it's really hard. I mean, the main thing, like we said, I think that the comp from Casey is good after lane, but I feel like their laning is really hard. So that was the question here. Like, can they actually get through the lane on even footing? I mean, right now, they're pretty much as far behind in the 1v1 as you can be reasonably as the Gnar versus Aatrox.
Yike might be able to come over and try and contest as far as that is concerned.
That's it. That's 6 Grubs. Viper sinking in his thing. That's a classic, bro. That's such a classic. I mean, right now, Gnar is going to try to stack a wave. Oh, this is smart what Kana's doing. Kana's trying to proxy a wave because he knows that if the Gnar is allowed to actually crash a wave, he's cooked. Like, he will get cooked. But Zeus stops it, so now we're going to end up in the situation still where he gets cooked. This guy is dead. 100-0. Nothing he can do. I don't think they can save him. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to do.
Because he has nowhere else to go. That's first blood somehow here at 12.5 minutes going over to
Kana, can you stop him from crashing a wave? Bot turret might get cooked here because Callista's so low. There's like 6 Grubs. I guess not. We'll see. Ivern is going to try to protect bot. Zeus is just denying him right now. He's not crashing the wave yet. I mean, Callista's so low. They probably have to like give the whole turret or some shit. It's kind of going to be here. No, they don't. Actually, Viper's pretty low. I didn't even see that Viper was this low. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. He just catches. Okay, good. Yike just had to sit bot here. I mean, it's not bad. Did he tap his top camps? If he tapped his top camps, it's really not that bad. Losing his Ivern and Leona. But I mean, I think you just do lose his Ivern and Leona. I think Ivern is like pretty weak right now. In general, the champ is like, okay, it's useful, but it's weak. You feel me? It's not about like, is the champion good or bad? It's weak as in terms of like, you are not powerful. You just get your advantage through like being better while being behind than most champions are. Really don't understand the Aatrox pick at all. I mean, I just don't think they have a champion they can pick on 4. Like, you know what you're actually supposed to pick on 4 here? I think you're unironically supposed to pick something like Cassio top. Casio top or Rise top. I think that's what you're actually supposed to pick into Nar on 4, given that you can't lane swap anymore. I think that's the way you do it. You could go Yasuo. It is true you can go Yasuo. You can go Yasuo, Jax, or you can go like a mage top. Camille, I don't think Camille is good, unfortunately. I think it's too hard to play Camille throughout this game.
So he's just kind of playing around the other lanes, and Zeus gets to play.
This game looks like it's over, bro. This looks like it's going to be a quick one, not gonna lie. And he's denying top.
I do want to highlight something we haven't talked about yet, as
they're actually gonna get the feats of strength off turret and ooh, he's just gonna get the turret first. Oh, the flash was so good, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it was actually like really clean, but yeah. Maybe, oh, maybe Delight is dead. Skarner's here. Yeah, I mean, Delight is dead. It's honestly like not even that bad for them. Like they got turret. I mean, look, they can't do anything, so they have to make something like this happen. Bliss is in trouble. He's gonna have to flash probably. Oh, good movement. Ooh, good movement from Kalist. Might have had to burn his flash if not for that. I mean, can they even do this Rift Herald? I mean, I guess they can. I guess they can. This is no TP. They're just going to go for mid-turn and give the Herald. Wow, Pina is just flexing on them. He's flexing like so hard on them. Oh my god, he got it. Oh my god, that's a horror, bro. He's actually just unkillable to these two. All right, that was a pretty bad ult by him, though. He's going to have to flash probably.
As the spiraling despair comes down, Peanut trying to deliver it to the rest of his teammates. He's blast coned his way out.
I mean, it's just going to be Serpent's Fang on 2 here. Oh, the Merc Treads are so OP there, man. Playing Merc Treads Heartsteel, like he can actually look at them and they can't do anything. Ivern, Leona, Hui trying to kill an Ivern on these items, like it's, or trying to kill a Skarner on these items is actually impossible. I don't know about this from Kana. Okay, he has to ult out. Yeah, good Herald here.
It's fearless. And this is one that they should definitely be winning, right? That's what you'd expect. This is their ace in the hole. Not quite working out, although it might be enough to kill Zeus. Like you were saying, see whether he can
he's dead. He's dead, but they're going to like end the game bot, so it's not worth it. Like, they're going to literally end the game bot for this. Not actually, but you know what I mean, bro. They're losing so much here. And they lost third Drake, they lost the kill, and they lost tier 2. And they had to make this play, though, in case he doesn't have good plays to make here. The thing is, the cross map isn't good because they have Herald. So that's the issue. But, I mean, you just don't, like, you're not going to find a good play when you're losing. So I think that Casey did the right thing, but it's just, it doesn't help the game, really. I mean, it's just, you know what I think people have kind of lost with the, like, fact that lane swaps existed? People have forgot about, like, drafts in terms of, like, lanes actually winning. I think that's one of the things that people have, like, are kind of lost on right now. Like, they talk about drafts and they talk about how comps interact, but they pretend like you don't have to lane anymore, but now you actually have to lane, right? So, in a draft like this, like, I mean, I'm kind of guilty of this as well, right? I'm not saying that I never think like this, because, like, a lot of times people just look at comp versus comp, but they don't think about the fact that it's, like, Ivern, Leona, Aatrox, Ezreal, Hui, like, they're good in this game if they can get to, like, 25 minutes and the game is even, then they're going to win. But, like, they should never be even in the game at 25 minutes because they have losing lanes everywhere, essentially. They have early losing lanes everywhere, and they have an Ivern, which can't really create, like, a disparity. He can't, like, save a losing lane. 1 minute of Otacon left. I mean, the Otacon is down. The Otacon will be down here, but they can't fight the... I mean, they can try to fight the Soul. I mean, this is the best fight that they can possibly get. Or the... I mean, this is they actually have items where they can play the game. They have 2 items on their carries. The problem is that Viper has 3 items, right? So they're just pushing them out. Aurora's getting a flank. They can get position as 4, and Aurora can flank them. They just started here. I don't think they need to do anything. They control the zone. They started here. They play with Varus poke, and they're good. This is kind of why I didn't like them giving Varus Skarner. I feel like it's kind of bad to just give the best 2 champions in the draft just because you're afraid of playing Varus into Skarner. Like, if Skarner E's on a Varus, then a Varus can counterplay it with his own R if he has it up. He doesn't have to flash guaranteed every time. They're going to all get cooked right here, unfortunately. That's nothing. That's nothing. Nowhere close to clean enough of an engage to win this. It's probably just impossible, though.
just ludicrous, and Kalist getting thrown out of the battle. Zeus still extremely
They're gonna like maybe try to end the game. They might just try to kill them all and end the game here. It's possible, by the way.
Exactly right. Zeka finding almost everyone with that one is down.
Never mind, they didn't kill Kalist. If they killed Kalist, it was actually end angle. Unironically, no cope. They have 6 grubs. But yeah, it's just gonna end up being Drake, which is Soul plus Baron, and then the game is over.
Zeka is looking really, really good, and this is not his flavor of champion either, as Peanut looking aggressive, finds the Impale. They're happy to just grab any target, as Daisy and Targamas both going down in unison. And Zeus
They just want to kill the jungler because then they can guarantee the free Baron.
Free, and they can even go for Vladdy at the same time. He gets tagged.
Yeah, Winter's Bite coming on through there as there's the stun, and Vladdy going to be taking a lot of damage. Does manage to almost direction. Yeah, Cloud Soul is also just kind of obscene.
He's fine.
As yeah, Kalist is
Kalist
one
is
that's in
dead.
trouble as the Impale comes through. Zeka there for the follow-up damage, and
They're gonna kill Vladdy. Yeah, that's game.
Zeus turns it into an engage opportunity onto Vladdy. That's I think
So we just hit the objectives. Just end the game.
as they'll move up towards this
That was a clean one.
top side. The base just in ruins. As HLE, I think they're done here with game number 2. They're going to make it a best of 3 as they take down the second. As KC pretty happy. They have that 1-game buffer. They can use this as an opportunity to go back to the drawing board and figure something else out. But this one was
Bro, how the f do you get to your emote set on this goddamn Forsaken app? All right, teach me, guys. I'm not a 7 TVer. Wow, they left up Sejuani. There's a chance. There's a chance with this Sejuani. What is Kana gonna play here? I mean, there's no Jace, there's no Rumble, there's no Gnar. So they just think that the Jax is blindable and there's nothing that Kana will play well. I mean, Kana could play Gragas here, but I don't know if he wants to play Gragas with a Sejuani is the problem. GP can be fine into Ashe. I mean, GP is a pretty good pick here, to be honest. You just have to like be super solid on the GP. You have to be really good at GP, but I mean, you don't pick GP unless you're really good at it, right? There's ways I think you can bully this matchup if you do like the Mana Crystal tech. You go Mana Crystal and then you sell it for Sheen. But in a competitive game, I think he's probably just going to keep it simple and yeah, he'll probably just keep it simple and end up going for Doran Shield. You know what actually would be a banger pick here for Peanut with what's showing? Kindred has really good value right now, by the way. I don't think he'll play it, but if Peanut has Kindred prepared, this is an angle for it. I mean, I assume he'll probably go something safer like Xin Zhao or something like this. I don't think Xin Zhao was great here, though. Zyra's not that good. It's kind of annoying to play Zyra into champs that don't run into you. Like, GP doesn't have to commit into you. Jhin outranges you. I think Zyra's pretty bad here. What is Vladdy going to play? He's just going to play Victor? I mean, I don't think Victor is like that great. But I mean, enemy team is running into you, so you probably just go Victor. I mean, it's Vladdy, right? I feel like he just always picks the best champion for him in these situations, which is respectable. You know, I don't have a problem with it. You have some options for Delight here. You could go Nautilus. You could go Renata, technically. You could low-key go Seraphine here, but it's a little bit scary if you get ganked. So I think it's probably Renata or Nautilus. Probably Renata, or you just have too much set support. Ooh, I don't know if I like that, to be honest. I don't think I like that. I don't see why it would be good here, to be honest. Because like normally you want to pick. I mean, it's good into Sejuani. Yeah, I don't know about this. I mean, Victor can actually do work in this game, bro. It's just gonna come down to Vladdy's laning, and I think that's why you go it in game 3. Because if you lose this game, you can wrap it up game 4, game 5 in like much easier way. And Yike will have no champions after this. So Vladdy has no TP and he's basing right now. Vladdy's TPing. Or Vladdy's basing without TP, and right now Silas froze the wave. I don't know if Yike can do this. This seems really crazy for them. Vladdy's in base. Yeah, they should just give it. The wave was frozen this whole time mid. Maybe, okay, it kind of crashed. It actually, this actually wasn't that bad because Zika, when he moved, the wave crashed into his turret. So he actually did lose the CS that he would have gained, and like he got denied the same amount that he was denying Vladdy. So
but it also could be a Hextech. So
them looking at the Drake actually ended up being really good.
How lucky we're going to get as Peanut now moving up towards these grubs as Zeka is going to steal away a Chaos Storm. Great gravity field there from Vladdy.
Right as he gets back to lane, he loses his HP, and now Zika's going to be able to move into River and take the oh, okay, never mind. Zika's going to take the fruit, or Zeus is going to take the fruit. They probably have to leave now. I think they should. Don't they have to leave? I feel like Honor Life should. Now they leave for sure. They don't get the last one. Ooh, maybe if they end up trying to go on Delight, it might not be good. I think going on Delight wasn't the best.
himself alive.
Peanut no flash. Peanut no flash. But they probably don't know he has no flash. Oh, he ended up living. Zeus is gonna live. Oh, this is so tragic. Ah, maybe not. It's still a loss, but you'll take it. No flash on Yike. It's gone. We don't do anything here.
Looks like he's not done just yet. Leap strike is going to be up for Zeus as the Winter's Wrath not going to.
Zeus has big balls, bro. And Kana is like actually so behind off this now. Kana, like, you know how GP was laning yesterday? He's up a lot of gold. Last 2 times Driver played it, he was up a ton of gold. Look at the conditions of top lane right now. No flash on Yike either here.
Is going to face check.
No flash on him.
Is going to come through as well. As
He got it. He got it.
Does manage to take his red buff,
but Zika's here. He's just going to die. Oh, they got one. They got one back. Okay, you know what? It's not that bad. They got one back. It does seem like it's going to be a difficult game, but getting one back is actually really nice. And he was able to steal the red.
Oh dear, Glacial Prison that he just picked up as
Vladdy is just dead. Nothing he can do. Oh, that was really bad. He shouldn't flash because if you saw what Peanut was doing there, Peanut had his mark. Yeah, he had his mark. Peanut had his mark on Vladdy and was just holding his E. So as soon as he flashes, he's guaranteed dead. I mean, Vladdy also shouldn't be in that position when he sees them in his jungle. So couple mistakes. But yeah, that's like a nervous flash. Mid diff gigantic. Honestly, though, like, this fight wasn't super good. Ooh, Callist. Yes, cleanse. Oh, Viper didn't get him. Viper didn't connect. Viper kind of griefed. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Give it to Callist. Ooh. Peanut's here. Peanut's here. Callist is no sums. Oh, shit. Zika's going to kill Callist. Targamas might be dead, too. Oh, man. Oh, the E out of the Q. Oh, no. Oh, Shibal. Oh, Shibal. Bro, if they lose this game, they're absolutely cooked in the next one, too. There's no champions for Yike anymore. It's probably just GG.
That he had such a crazy performance on as Zeus. Just, I should gotta get the plate and get out. It's the arrival of Zeka that again is the difference maker.
Over we go, game 4. They're cooked in game 4. They have no Sejuani. They have no Victor. I'll be so surprised. I would bet my net worth that Huddle Life win game 4. Play Brand or something. Yeah, but his Brand's not good.
Looking to set up for that style of play as the
no cleanse. He's dead. Good flash from Delight. Oh, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Oh, they're gonna actually, dude. This is actually so good. But let's see what Zika can do. Zika's gonna get it 2 back. It's 2 for 2. Oh, never mind. It's not good. It's not good. I thought it was good for a second because Vladdy was ahead in the move, but it's not.
Some good one, like some classics recently.
What is today's life advice? Just realize that no matter how bad it is for you right now, it can always get better, but it can also like always get worse. So just consider that at all points. Yike is actually going to 1v1 Viper here. Viper will die here, I think. Actually, maybe not. Viper has red buff. Uh-oh. He's actually just going to get kited. Come on, Callist, you hit these. You hit these. Ah, Shibal. Ah, Shibal. Oh, Yankee's in there! This game is a fucking wrap. Embrace negativity. Look, I'm super negative, and look at where it got me. Think about that. Sometimes the negativity is the positivity. I don't know what the fuck I just said, by the way. Don't listen to me.
Well, let's see where the Canna can live as well as Grandmaster's Light has been brought. There is Delight. The flash over the wall from Kana.
I think you're highly retarded, says Rachel. Nice. Respect.
Oh no, it's the Bash Brothers at it again.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, if you play a game like this as Victor, you want to FF fast. He's level 10, and he has, and like you want to have 10 CS a minute, and he's like 8 CS a minute. I don't know, it's tough. Nice. My girlfriend thinks I'm just retarded. Well played.
And we talked last game about how, they said, you know what, we're not going to skirmish anymore. This game is the opposite. TP's coming in, they're battling again.
Let's see whether Zeus can survive this one. Another arrow is going to
Unless Zika's here. Uh-oh, the whole goon squad is here.
So has the rest of the gang. Facebreaker comes through. Yike gives him the thumbs up. I think he knows that he's well and truly dead. Peanut wanting to take down Canner at the same time. He's going the wrong direction. Takes a while to get through Yike.
Oh, he missed. Peanut missed his W. Targamas gave him an E. Get out of there, buddy! Get out of there! It's just over, bro. This is a 3-1.
It's going to be hard for him to be able to do anything as the deadly flourish.
I will say the game one that KC won was way more real than the game that they won in the best of 3 they played.
As you mentioned, they're now one Mountain Drake away from a Mountain Soul.
Well, some chains are going to connect here as Barrage is going to be used by Zeka.
Oh my god. I swear Asian Silas does more damage, bro. I've never seen a Silas do this damage in NA or EU. I've never seen it, bro. There's something about Asian Silas that just hits different. Now, I don't even care about scrim bucks because, like, it's not even about, like, winning scrims. Like, yeah, we've done well in scrims here and we've beat a lot of, like, the LPL and LCK teams in scrims, but it doesn't actually matter. To be honest, I think a lot of the times where we're winning games, it was useless throughout the time. Like, we're winning games that, like, are kind of unreal. But it's like, it's actually just about the fact that I think we're just going to be way better now. Like, we've, like, learned that's what matters. Oh, Delight didn't get his W off. I mean, Zeus is just unkillable or what, bro? Where's the Zeka damage? Doesn't even feel like a real game.
As Vladdy does get his shield back, and Peanut,
he
might be able to get in there, but he decides not to.
He could have potentially flashed on him, but he thought it was, yeah. Thought it was nothing.
This teleport is going to get Zeka over here, and Canna, we saw what happened last
turret, man! Just one turret!
I don't know whether that's going to be allowed. He eats some oranges, but I just don't know whether he's going to be K, guys. I don't think he's going to be K. Legendary now for Zeka. As this is getting difficult to watch here in game.
How do you feel about Hanwha Life being the best team in the world? I like them. They're a good team. I think they're a cool team to have as the best in the world. I have no problem with Hanwha Life being the best team in the world. Pretty cool players. I mean, I've always really liked Delight. I've always been a huge fan of Viper. You know, Zeka, a lot of people don't know this, but Zeka used to play in the LPL. I kind of used to like Zeka when he was in the LPL. I thought he was actually good, even though he was on that like not so good BLG team. He played with aiming. Man, that set champion looked useless in the last 2 fights, but whatever. Peanut is just gonna press R and then it's cooked. Wait, did he fight anyone with his counter strike? He's fighting everyone with his counter strike. Then I think he just didn't hit anyone. Did he hit it? Did he hit somebody with it? Wait, am I allowed to say that on a co-stream? Am I just like inting myself? Whatever, bro. I don't give a... It's fine. Surely it's okay. Bro, how is this game not over, by the way? I guess Baron wasn't up. Bro, I swear I thought this game was like 35 minutes. They've just been getting completely just murdered.
Picks up the ult. He's legendary again. And Zeus is continuing this onslaught. And if I was Kaliss, I would just have no idea what to do. Like, what are you supposed to do? Give him the thumbs up. Yeah, maybe that's just the rule. Is Vladdy going to turn up there as well? Zeus inside the enemy base. Delight going to be moving on over. He stacked up 2 of his ulti passive procs that he was thinking about going in with it because he had ult still up, or he had E back up. Well, Zeka has found Vladdy again.
Wait, Zeka. Zeka?
Yeah. Kingslayer gets a whole bunch of
oh! Whoa, that did not hit the minion. All right, wrap it up. Let's go to game 4.
So they get the shutdown. The legendary
wrap it up. Let's go to game 4.
And it's a 12,000 gold lead. Facebreaker comes on through here onto Targamas. And Peanut turns up. He says, I'm still very legendary.
He hasn't died yet, by the way. Peanut now winning the KDA battle.
Yeah, nailing it. Although, actually, Zeka is now definable as far as KDA is concerned. Canna is going to get audaciously charged at here by Peanut. Flashes out of the way of the arrow. But this is now minions attacking Nexus turrets. I think game number 3 is done and dusted as HLE will move to match point here in this best of 5 and have now the opportunity to become our first
I'm pretty sure it's just a 3-1. Yike is just completely out of champs. I don't think Yike can play carries anymore, to be honest. It's weird to say because, I mean, people just kind of think that, like, skill stays the same way and it's not like, it doesn't fluctuate. But I don't honestly think that he's going to be able to find a carry champion that he's good at here. Yeah, via Kali, and then what can Vladdy even play? I don't think Vladdy has champions left. I don't know what type of champion you can play mid. Aurora's down. I mean, they can play Ari. Well, Ari would also be good for HLE because all the mages are down. Ari actually might be prio for Hanwha Life over Akali. Nah, it's cooked, bro. It has to be cooked. I can't even imagine how KC will find a way to get a playable draft. Hanwha Life is so good and fearless. You know what's unironically good for... Oh, they actually do go the Ari. Damn. Wait, I actually kind of sniped it out, but I do think Akali is a little bit better than Ari with this. But yeah, I think it's just a stomp. Yeah, I mean, Camille, all the Camille counters are out. You can't play Jason lane. You can't play Renekton. You can't play Jax. You can't play Mbessa. I mean, Mbessa's not even a counter to it. There's no GP. Camille is so OP right here. Kennen? Nah, they're going to get cooked. Like, the thing is, Kennen is so bad here because it's only decent in lane, but on side lane, you get... Like, if you try to side lane Kennen here, Vi will just shit on you with either Camille or Ari, so you can never play Kennen here, I think. They keep blinding Zeus's pick confidence, but to be fair, the thing you have to consider is, like, the champions that he's blinding are champions that are known to have counters, but they're blinding champions where all the counters are actually removed. Or, like, all the counters that they think this guy is going to play are removed. Like, there are not really any hard counters left to the champions that Zeus is blinding. There's soft counters left, but the soft counters are things that Zeus is really comfortable playing into because he's the type of guy that has made his living off playing a hard matchup into something that soft counters him and then just scaling and then on like 3 items being OP. Isn't Kennen mega ass here? Yeah, it's really bad. They're going to take exhaust on support too. No Pike, there's no Nautilus. The problem is the side laning here, guys. The main problem is the side laning. They have Pantheon that can kind of try to cover the side laning, but the side laning is a big issue right here. Could be Camille support. It's double flex. Yeah, it's Gragas support. I don't think you're going to go Camille into Renata, but yeah. I mean, it is like a lot of disengage. The thing that I don't like about this is if you are trying to like they have to really int into you. Like if they play with some nuance and they don't just full on like monkey dive you, I think it's hard. Also, they'll be able to play on the sides of fights because they'll be able to like push people off flanks. So I think that Ari is just going to like chunk whoever off the side and they're just going to play like a very like spread style. Just keep that in mind when it comes to Drake fights and stuff like that. Look at the angle and the way that Hanwha Life plays. They're not going to stack on top of each other because Xayah is the type of champion that it has safety, right? So they're going to have like Camille looking for an angle on one side, Ari looking for an angle on the other, and there's going to be no one that can actually protect them there. Whose draft do I prefer? If they're elite teams, I prefer left side draft. Because I think that like the disengage is too linear. The problem with the disengage is there's no reason that Hanwha Life has to engage without an advantage. And they can create an advantage with other people. The hard part is the early lane phase bottom. That is something that's pretty difficult. Is the lane phases good? Like, are the lane phases playable for KC? I just don't think KC should be able to get enough of an advantage in the lane phase here, because the difference is that in the game where Hanwha Life had like the massively winning lanes, they didn't have junglers that could do anything. But here you have a jungler that can do something, and you have a mid who should be able to like push and move. I mean, Galio can move second and try to follow, but I think it is pretty easy to play Ari here. But yeah.
If that cannon can find the perfect engage.
Delight spots everyone out here as they do eventually.
Hey, it's a good invade.
Can take the body slam, of course, as Peanuts moving in as well.
Whoa, Kalist. Whoa, Kalist. Oh, he's just dead. Oh, Camille's here too. Oh, it's cooked. Oh, it's cooked. He has no sums. He's dead too. Yike is dead.
Who might be starting the game with another one. Yep, there we go.
Nah, it's over, bro. I think it's over. They're cooked completely. Kalist drunk as fuck. I mean, yeah, I don't know why Kalist walked there. You know, should just leave this. Worst thing you could do is try to like flip a situation here. You just need to take the small L. It's all good. Like, your game is like pretty much won by other people. Yeah, I mean, Hanwha Life just gives it. They get 1 grub. It's good enough. They don't lose too much off this. They just denied like the 3 grubs. Vi is not level 6 yet. If they want to play like a kind of slow game from here. I have a level lead. I mean, he did get the Raptors when he died, so it's not like he didn't get anything for the invade. Like, he got Raptor camp. He got level 2 before Peanut. It's just that he died and Kalist died. And he did take one of the enemy jungle camps. And it's not like Vi got any of his camps, so it makes sense that Yike has a level lead. The thing is that like they gave over 2 kills, right? So that's why it's not good. It's not good because Yike got it's bad because they gave Hanwha Life multiple kills.
This time around hasn't been the case at all. And he's been doing just fine. Is Delight going to find a body slam?
Oh, he's just dead.
Going to be delivered to the hook shot.
I don't even think that Camille needed to ult there, but they're just taking the free kill.
Though they may be trying to go here for Zeus.
Yeah, hook
Good
shot.
buffer.
Absolutely gorgeous, but he will get stunned on the wall there.
He's fine. They lose the grubs, but I think they're okay with it. They're pushing bot. Camille needs the base, and Ari needs to take over mid is what needs to happen here. Ana might be looking here. Okay. Oh, he's cooked here. No, what is he doing? What the f did he just do? I mean, they have Galio ult. I mean, he's just dead. Peanut has flash. He's just flash. Good. Well played by him. He's going to take Crab here? Nah, if he takes Crab, he's such a psycho, bro. He's such a psycho, bro. He just takes the Crab. I mean, he was full life. Yeah, I mean, he had a Sundered Sky here, too. They can't even kill him anyway. No, this game's over, bro. This game's over.
Going to be netting them some positives here.
Oh, no
Yike
flash on Yike here. No flash on Yike. But they're just gonna give him, they're just gonna like let him leave. I mean, like Hanwha Life is just gonna give up the play because they don't need to do anything crazy on the spot.
And so HLE, KC, both of them really desperate for a win here. And KC just to keep themselves alive in the tournament again need to do something like killing Peanut here. Which is what they were going
Oh, that's Pantheon ult too. Oh, no, it's cooked. KC looks so stiff. I mean, the problem with KC is they just don't have big champion pools. They play 4 champions in the jungle, and they play like 5 champions mid. And the problem with that is obviously, oh, Vladdy is way too far forward. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. They play like 5 champions mid and 4 champions jungle. And in Fearless Draft, that means that if the enemy team like trades champions with you in the first couple games, you're just cooked when it gets to game 4 and game 5. I mean, I called this out before the series started, bro. Literally in between games 1 or like even in games 1 and game 2, I reiterated that KC was probably just gonna get because their champions are gone. It's not like a super insane call out either. I think it's just very obvious. They're consistently getting caught too far up in this game in the last. Yeah, because they're not playing things. Okay, so when they play their normal champions, think about it like this. Their normal champions, you don't need to do that to win the game. You don't actually have to try to find advantages. Like Talia, Maokai, Victor, Azir, Sejuani, Ivern, Skarner. If the game is even, you're winning, and you just go to objectives and you chill. That's what Casey is good at doing, just getting through and avoiding enemy plays, but they're bad at making their own plays. So now when they're playing these drafts where they have to find advantages with like Pantheon, Draven, you know, like Kennen is a winning lane. They have winning lanes and they need to try to create some like action. They're not good at doing that. So this is like the issue about Kana just sending it on side. Yeah, but the problem is that they need to do stuff in this game. They can't AFK and win the game automatically. It's TP'd mid. They're going to try to fight this Drake, but they can't do it. Kalist will just die here and then they'll lose the game. That's what's going to happen. Look at how wide Hanwha Life is right here. Look at the way that they're playing. They're completely dom wide right now. One person mid, they have 2 people over the wall bot. They're actually just going to give the Drake here, and they're just going to take the farm top. All right, they get a flash like this. Look at how like slow they're playing it. Vi's going to Q the wall too, and he's going to maybe flip the smite. All right, he trolled. Peanut trolled, but it's okay. They're collecting top tier too. And they got mid. That guy's no flash. Kalista's trying to get something, but they're just toying them around the map. Zeus is completely collecting. And if Zeus gets 2 items here, he's going to go Sunder. Wait, is he going to go Sunder? No, he's going to go Sterax here. He's going to go Sterax second so that he's unkillable. And then he's just going to send it on Kalista and there'll be no counterplay. Go home, KC. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, bro. They overperformed, especially considering how things went early in the tournament. They did well. I mean, they're just like, they are a flawed team. They have things that they're really good at. And then outside of that, they don't have that much. But they're a new team, right? So like, okay, right now they can only play like front to back zone control with like tank junglers and mages, essentially at the highest level. They can also play Yone. That's a different thing, right? They can play like Yone Sejuani. That's a little bit different than comps where you actually have to full commit, because Yone is non-committal engage. You can E forward, ulti, and then you can snap back to your E. So you can like play a little bit different than when you're playing things like Ari or Aurora, where you're just kind of like in there. Like you got to like make the play aggressively and you don't have the get out of jail free card. I mean, you kind of do, but like not to the same degree Yone does. So all KC needs to do is keep this strength. I mean, it's very hard to do. So I shouldn't say all they need to do. But what they need to do is they need to keep the strength that they have right now. Make sure they don't forget how to control zones. And they don't forget how to like play mages and, you know, play drakes and all this stuff well. Don't give this strength up and then really focus your practice on how teams play these more aggressive comps. Because when Hanwha Life plays these aggressive comps, you just look at how they're doing it. They have people coming from angles. They control space super well. Like they circle you. They do a lot of like really intelligent stuff to make the game easy for them. And this is stuff that right now KC is not good at. So like this is the summary of their problems essentially. Oh, he didn't cancel him. That's kind of unlucky. You have to hit the stand aside after the E hits the wall. That's what you need to do. But it's hard to do. Oh, Kalist. If he dies here, game's over. Yeah, it's over. GG. That's the one mistake you can't have. Free advice? I mean, I'm trying to be as fair as humanly possible, guys. Like, this is literally not hating at all. I'm just explaining what they're good at and what they're bad at and like how they can become better. And I'm saying the results are still good. Like, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not going to flex. Wait, like, I think that KC did well. I don't even like dislike KC as a team. I like the team. I like the way they play. I respect them as players. I think they took solo queue serious. Like they performed as well as you could ever expect. He has Otacon, so he can just do whatever the f he wants at this point.
Remember, does of course have the Otacon, but instead just walks away from the Comet Spear, walks back towards Kalist as he really going to connect there in the thumbs up. A little bit of a worry as the charm is going to bring Targamas through.
Well, I can just go over the wall because he has Otacon.
But it's even Delight that seems too tanky. He's going to withdraw.
They can full send if they want to. What makes you not like Yike? Oh, you're asking somebody in chat? I mean, the criticism against Yike is that he can only play dog junglers. He can't play any carry junglers on like a high enough level. That's the issue with Yike. So like, I mean, I could also understand why. I mean, a lot of people don't like the style of jungle that Yike plays. I'm fine with it, but I've never respected junglers that play like the Peanut TN style of like last year, like the Poppy, the Maokai, the Sejuani, which is funny because that's what I used to fuck. Like that was my style of play towards the end of my career anyway. But I'm like, people don't respect those players as much as they respect like the Canyons that play like Nidalee and like Lucid, who plays like Lilia and Lee Sin and all these like champions that require mechanics.
The taunt is going to connect as well. Kalist moving over, lands the stand aside, but he's charmed as the flash finally is.
Oh, he missed.
He's
dead.
Winds of war to come on through the
oh, wait, does he get the cash in? Cash in doesn't matter at this point, does it? Oh! Oh! They got it!
I don't know about that one, Peanut. That was really
they could go Baron!
Overstep, you could say.
I mean, they have to try to go Baron, I think, but I don't think they can actually do it, but they have to try.
They find themselves here after losing most of their base. They're moving towards the Baron.
Yeah, they were just looking for even more, though. They're just looking to scrap here in a 2v5. They're taking the fight.
Okay, Delight and Viper, this is, there's limit testing and there's limit testing.
They're just going to respawn and go Baron. I mean, Kalist got the shutdown, but he's still behind the Xayah, so it doesn't even matter at this point. He can never carry this game.
Dead just yet. And what is the answer? How are you supposed to get in here outside of just...
this is not good from Zika. They should just finish Baron. I don't know what Zika just did. Really troll. This is actually kind of now. Like, Zika really should not have done that, but he's strong enough that maybe he doesn't even need his ult anymore. Oh, he got it! He won the game for the boys! Let's go!
He now has that ulti on cooldown. Sayas taxis in, kills the cannon.
All right, wrap it up. I mean, Zika really griefed the situation, to be fair. Like, he really griefed it by wasting his ult. They just needed to hold that position. What Delight was going to do is hold that position, just barrel that bush, and then if Yike tries to ult, he was just going to ult him. That was the plan. Zeus has Death Stance in base. He's TPing top with a Death Stance right now. Can they kill him? He has Sterax, by the way, and Death Stance. I don't think they can kill him. I think they're all dead, I'm going to be honest. Oh, maybe they kill him. Maybe they kill him now because he ulted in. He kind of failed his ult. They're just ending the game, though. Like,
immediately afterwards, and Viper says,
The game just over?
Silly business. I'm looking to try and win the game with double siege minions.
I'm pretty sure it's just
Both of
over.
these Nexus turrets are going to die. Vladdy going golden, but he can't defend as the hostile takeover is fantastic.
Maybe?
But he does have the Feather Storm still. Avoiding the feathers, though, is
I mean, everyone else is
Vladdy.
dead.
Can he get more here as Targamas is chasing after him, and Viper, man against the world, he's going to be able to take down Targamas, but there he goes. Things up, and here they are back once again. And the cast going to separate Targamas, but now the
Vladdy went in.
just going to interrupt everything as the Grand Starfall. Not exactly timed perfectly here by Yike, as the full engage hadn't actually occurred from HLE. They're just going to move back.
We'll see.
Reinhibs.
Yeah,
They can't play.
Certainly off on a flank angle here as the Grand Starfall to get him in, but the immediate body slam to delay it. Viper just pulls back the feathers. There's a dead Pantheon. The two-man body slam is gorgeous as the defensive ulti from Vladdy is trying to get things done.
No cleanse.
Takeover is going to connect onto Zeka, but he goes golden in the nick of time. Targamas hit by the feathers, and now Sayers turns up.
All right, GG.
All of KC are going to be on the floor. Their last dance.
All right. It was kind of anticlimactic at the end here, but yeah, HLE just played with their food a bit.
First stand champions.
All right, that's first stand, guys.